The Quincy have besieged the Soul Society, and multiple Bankai have been stolen. These mysterious invaders prove to be nigh indestructible, shrugging off direct attacks without even using a weapon to defend themselves in some cases. Ichigo Kurosaki, the only man whose Bankai cannot be stolen, is trapped in the Garganta, unable to free himself from Quilge's jail, and dozens, if not hundreds, of Shinigami fall without an ounce of mercy being spared. These Quincy are killers. Their mission? To eradicate the Gotai 13, and what better place to start than with the pillars of the organization, the captains themselves. You collapse the pillars, you collapse the structure. And unfortunately, Byakuya is the first to fall. Byakuya faces the wordless Stern Ritter, already having been cut by the invaders' blue thorns of Reishi. He tells Renji to observe the fight and use his Bankai to capitalize on any weaknesses he sees in the enemy. But Byakuya feels his arms begin to shake as he suspects the blue thorns have poisoned him. The Stern Ritter, however, who had been silent up to this point, reads this and clarifies that no, Byakuya is not poisoned. He reveals that what Byakuya is feeling is something that he lost a long time ago. As Byakuya developed from a boy into a man, and then from a mere man into a captain, he lost something at the same time that he gained his strength, his power, and his status. He had lost his fear. And now As Nodt, the Stern Ritter F, had seen it fit to give his fear back to him. As Nodt almost compliments Byakuya's force of will, but clarifies that at the end of the day, from the moment he was hit with a thorn, that the core of his soul had already been consumed with fear of the Stern Ritter before him. Byakuya does his best to tell himself that he'd already conquered his fear of battle, but As Nodt continues, essentially saying that the idea that one could conquer fear through experience is a trap that most people of Byakuya's caliber fall into. But what they conquer isn't true fear, it's fear with a cause. Fear with a cause is easy to deal with because once you destroy the cause, the fear goes with it, but true fear has no cause. It's deeper than an emotion. It's an instinct without cause, an instinct without limits. It's something ingrained into your body, and to try to escape that would be to try to escape the flesh of your vessel. Escaping an emotion is possible, and that is what people speak of when they claim to have conquered fear, but escaping an instinct is not. Byakuya screams in equal parts anger and fear as he lashes out a flurry of slashes toward the Stern Ritter, who evades them with ease. As Nodt puts distance between the two, he reveals the amulet that he used to steal Byakuya's Bankai. Bladed pillars surround As Nodt as he activates Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, and Byakuya is helpless as the Bankai that had been with him through so many battles slices through him. As he falls to his knees, As Nodt approaches, the reality of the situation setting in as Nodt tells Byakuya that he cannot defeat his Bankai with just his Shikai. Renji attempts to interfere, attacking As Nodt while far away in her own battle. Rukia senses Byakuya's dangerous situation and begins to run toward him, being cut down by her own opponent. Byakuya manages to stand, trying to help Renji, who has engaged As Nodt, but before he can even do anything, he's assaulted by multiple waves of countless blades of his own creation. As he is thrown into a wall, continuously being sliced by his own Bankai, an enraged Renji goes to activate his before being hit from the side by another Stern Ritter, Mask Demasculine, and Renji is taken out of the battle. With Renji injured, Rukia cut down, and Byakuya gutted, it is very clear that we won't be getting through this arc without the death of the Shinigami. What's up, guys? I'm Sentiment, and this is a new narration style format that I'm toying around with, as opposed to doing full episode reviews, which are much more strenuous to put out, as sad as it is to say. So, as an alternative, I thought I'd do one of these shorter narration style videos for significant moments in the series, or just moments that I want to make a video about, instead of feeling the pressure of making a clinical 10 to 15 minute video recapping everything and having to talk about what I liked and disliked. But I am open to suggestions, and I would like to hear what you guys think of similar videos to this, covering moments like Yamamoto vs. Yuha and other major fights later on down the line. Also, as a disclaimer, for simplicity, for the majority of the time I make Thousand Year Blood War content, I do plan to do it from an anime only perspective, once again, for simplicity. So keep that in mind. I am Sentiment. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I suppose that is my cue.